Hello everyone. Hope you can hear me and you can see me. If you just, hi, Avait, that's in India. Good to see you here. I hope you can hear me and you can see me. If you can, just let me know in the chat box. That, as I always say, a bit strange sitting here talking to myself for an hour. Thank you, Chi. Thank you. Thanks, Bob. Good. Thank you. Well, look, I hope you're all keeping well and making your way out of lockdown and isolation safely. Let's hope we can continue to move forward, get back to some kind of normality, whatever that was before, and do it safely. Hi, Jean, from was that Scotland? I believe it was. From Edinburgh. Nice to see you here. Good. Well, I hope you've been enjoying these Freddy's Free Friday Therapy at 4. This is going to be the last one, I've decided, for a while, purely because people are going back to work and trying to get back to normal. And I suppose I've got to get back to work at some point, try and get some kind of, get my business head back on. But I appreciate all of you for joining me on Fridays and supporting me in these webinars. I hope you've enjoyed them. I hope you've got some benefit from them. Thanks, Chi. It's really kind of you. You know, I might come back with some later on, but the idea, we'll get into it in a moment when we start talking, but I was asked to do these by the College of Medicine and Integrated Health to help people through the coronavirus crisis. And I started with 2 weeks, every day for 2 weeks. And then I was asked if I wanted to do some more. So we thought we'd do them once a week. So as I said, I appreciate every one of you that's been here on Fridays with me and supported me. And I say, I hope you've enjoyed them. I hope you've enjoyed the sessions. I hope you've got some benefit from it. I know that it's been great for me to speak to some of you, and not just on the webinars. People have contacted me and asked me questions and, you know, shown me their support. It's been really good of you. Before we start, as I said, we've got a couple of minutes, I think, well, maybe a minute. If you haven't already looked at joining the College of Medicine and Integrated Health, have a look at it. It's very inexpensive to join, to be a member. And there's so many benefits to it. They are the people that are bringing together the kind of science medical world and what we call the alternative medical world. And I believe we can do together, I believe we can make some massive changes for people and humankind. You know, as a hypnotherapist, people are still looking into evidence-based hypnosis. And I understand why they're doing that. For me, it's a kind of a struggle. I mean, I've been doing this for a very long time and I've seen over 30,000 clients and I've trained thousands of people how to be competent, confident hypnotherapists in that time. And I still don't understand how it works. And in the time that I've been helping 30,000 clients, there are people who have just been studying hypnosis, researching it, and to try and find out. But in that time, I've helped thousands and thousands of people. And to be honest with you, my clients, I suppose it's the same when we go to the doctor and the doctor says, you know, take these pills. We don't really know what's in that pill. We assume the doctor knows what he's giving us and it's been tested and all that kind of stuff. We don't really look into the chemical makeup of that pill. We accept it, we take it, and in general, we get better. And I think for my clients, it's pretty much the same. It's interesting. I mean, hypnosis is fascinating. I'm still fascinated by it after all these years. But my clients just want an outcome. They really don't care too much how it works. And it's one of those things, and I've said it before, but for me, I used to say hypnosis was a natural phenomenon. What I actually believe now, it's a natural ability that we all have. I believe it's a gift that's been given to us by nature. If we can tap into it, we can change the way we think, change the way we feel, change our health, all kinds of things. And some of you have experienced it over these last few weeks working with me online. So it is a fantastic tool, and it is fascinating. And I doubt I'll ever get out of what my son calls the kind of the rabbit hole, where you just keep going, because there's more and more fascination every time you look into it. But for me, it's a very powerful, natural tool for change, and it's non-evasive. You know, the worst thing that happens is you can be relaxed, you can experience some kind of relief from things. But from a point of view of relief from pain, whether it's physical or emotional, it's an incredible tool. And the Arrow app, which I've got out now, I'd love millions of people to use it. At the moment, it's free to download. You can get it on your iPhone, on your Android phone. And if you're any kind of discomfort, providing that pain's useless and unnecessary, and you've been to your doctor and checked it out, then use the app. You know, it takes 10 minutes. And we're about to get it recorded into German and hopefully in every language. So it'll help thousands, maybe millions of people. And it's all words. And as I've been saying all the way through, it's just words. It's only imagination. You know, I'm not offering you pills and potions, you know, some kind of pill that hasn't been checked out. It's just words, just your own, tapping into your own natural ability to change and to heal. So look, it's about time. And today we're going to be talking about sleep, which is one of the most important things for all of us. For us to be as healthy as we can be, we need to be able to sleep well and at least get X amount of REM sleep in. It's the one thing as human beings, as any animal, will need that REM sleep. And if we're not getting enough of it, or we're getting too much of it, which is the thing I'm going to talk about in a moment, for people who are depressed, if you like, in that REM time that we're asleep, all the information that comes in during the day, and there's millions of bits of information, every sound we hear, everything we see, everything we taste, everything we touch is logged in our minds. And when we sleep and we go through that period of REM sleep, it's as if our brain at that point in time is filtering out all of the things that are unnecessary, the things we heard that day, and we tend to dream in weird kind of dreams because it's just filtering through all those things. So when we wake up in the morning, all we have is the things that we need to continue to survive and thrive. Now, when we're in REM sleep, the energy is actually being depleted. It takes so much energy from our brain that in that period of time, our bodies are actually giving off the energy, where it's actually creating a lack of energy in us. And so when most people have that sleep, it's only for a very few kind of minutes of a night. But people who are depressed, they have hours of REM sleep. And what happens in the morning? They wake up, and because their body's depleted of energy, they wake up and they feel tired. And that kind of tends to go on. And then they start to worry about that. And we go to bed, and it's about that, the thoughts that are going through our head at night, the things that we keep turning over all the time in our mind, that creates us, holds us in that state of depression. So one of the most important things for people who are depressed is be able to change the amount of REM sleep they have. And we can do that by taking the time out before we go to sleep to go over the things that we should have done or could have done that day, and spend that bit of time focused just on that. So that if we do start to think about it in the night, we're laying there awake, worrying about stuff, we can say to ourselves, no, I've spent that time thinking about it, and then get off to sleep. And that's what I hope to do for you today. Any of you that are only getting a light sleep or not getting very good quality sleep, the goal of today is to get you into that deep sleep. So that's the time when your body's re-energizing, you're refreshing your body, so you can wake up in the morning feeling energized, so you can go about your day in a different state of mind. So that's the goal today, to get you into that deep sleep. And I'm going to spend much more time today taking you into hypnosis. And I want you all just to look on this as time out and understand that while we're together, you're all that matters to me. I want you to be happy. I want you to be well. And I want you just to focus on yourself for a while. just for a while, put everything else out of your mind. And so, you know, whatever's going on around you is going to go on around you anyway. So look on it as total time out for you. If nothing else, just look on it as a bit of time today to just completely relax and get into me. Now, as I always say, you can listen to me if you want, but I don't mean this rudely. I'm not interested in your conscious mind. Your unconscious mind will hear everything I've got to say, and it will take from it what is needed for you to get that sleep that you want. I'm going to ask your unconscious mind to allow you the freedom from any irrational fear that you may be experiencing, or anxiety or stress you may be experiencing that's keeping you awake at night. So maybe look at it, review it, and let go of that irrational fear so you can sleep soundly. I'm going to give you an anchor word so that when you get into bed at night, you can listen to this word and take yourself back into a deep state of sleep, if you like, or hypnotic sleep, where you can make those changes at a molecular, cellular level while you sleep. And, you know, all these things we're going to do today, as I said, for those who have just joined me now, this is going to be the last of my Freddy's Friday therapy at 4, because people are getting back to work, and I've got to, at some point, I've got to get back to work and start. I suppose, I don't really need to, but I suppose I should do. And I hope you've enjoyed these sessions, and I hope you benefited from them. And I hope you've enjoyed, you know, being here on a Friday and taking this bit of time out for yourself. I have shown you how to go into hypnosis by yourself, and I will give you that suggestion again today. So you can use it when you go to sleep, but not only when you go to sleep or when you're in bed at night, but during the day. If you're feeling a bit stressed out, if you're feeling a little bit anxious, just to take a couple of minutes out. You can sit in your car, you can sit in your office, you can find a quiet space and just go into your own self-hypnosis and ask your unconscious mind to allow you the freedom from any stress, any anxiety or feeling. So you can use this for yourself, because it is a natural tool that we all have. We just don't know how to get to it. But today, if you haven't joined me before, I'm going to show you once again how to get into self-hypnosis so you can use this technique for yourself, okay? So that's pretty much all I've got to say on it. And if your problem of sleep is that you're waking up, for me, there's two kinds of sleep problems. One is the person that lays in bed and just can't get off to sleep. Their mind's running and running and running, they're spinning, and they can't get off to sleep until they're completely tired, and then they fall asleep. That's one kind of problem. And the other problem is waking up. They go to sleep quite quickly and then wake up at an inappropriate time, maybe 4 o'clock in the morning, and then find they can't go back off to sleep until it's time to wake up, and then they go back off to sleep. And I know, because I've experienced that, it's pretty annoying, because just when you feel you've just gone off to sleep, it's time to get up. So I'm going to deal with both those things today, so we can reset your body clock, so you wake up at the right time for you, okay? So you can listen to me if you want, as I said, but I'm quite happy for you to just drift off. Look on this as time out. You know, go to that beach abroad, which you probably can't do at the moment. You know, go on holiday, take yourself off, do something nice. Listen to me if you want, but your unconscious mind will hear everything I've got to say. It will take from what's needed for you to sleep soundly, okay? So this is going to be a much longer, deeper, hypnotic experience for you today. And I hope you enjoy it. And I say the outcome is going to be that you're going to be asleep soundly. Okay, so let me quickly see if anyone's got any questions about that before we start. Let me just see if I can find. Someone's asked how you watch this again at a later time. Every session that I've run for the college, I've put on YouTube. And my YouTube, if you want to write down the address for that, it's just quite simple. It's Freddy Jacquin Hypnosis YouTube, and you'll get there and you'll see all of the sessions that I've run for the College of Medicine. They're on my website as well, which is freddyjacquin.com. If you're interested in hypnosis and things like that, then I also run every month, sometimes twice a month, I run what I call a Fred Talk. So I invite hypnotherapists from around the world and people who work in the field of therapy to come and do a Fred Talk. So they give you their idea on their therapy, the way they work. And there's some brilliant people on there, okay? People that are well known, like James Tripp and Kelly T. Woods, lots of different brilliant people. This month on the 19th is Inez Simpson of the Simpson Protocol. So they're all on my YouTube channel. So have a look, take the time out if you want. And if you want to contact me, you can contact me at Freddy Jacquin. I think my address is up here somewhere, but it's Freddy Jacquin at Gmail, freddy.jacquin@gmail.com. And if you're interested in training with me, which is kind of what I've been doing for a long time now, I run the Jacquin Hypnosis Academy with my son, Anthony. And we've got an online training at the moment. And for the next 6 months, we will be running a hypnotherapy diploma training. So at the end of that training, it's 50 hours of training over 6 months. And it's online, so you can do it from your home. Just join our membership. If you go to Jacquin Hypnosis Academy, all the details are there. You can join that. On the 18th, we're running a live online training of the modern hypnotism workshop, which we're going to teach you maybe 4 or 5, maybe more techniques for pain, for fear, for habitual problems. So that's on the 18th if you join the membership. And if you're a part of the membership, then all of the stuff I've done over the last 20 years you get for free. All of the videos, it's thousands of dollars or thousands of pounds worth of training on there. And every training that's coming up, all the live trainings coming up, you get for free as part of that membership. So have a look at it if you're interested in training with me, because you don't have to be a hypnotist or a hypnotherapist. You don't be doing this as a career to learn these skills and use them for people you love. Use them on yourself. You know, honestly, if you learn the arrow technique, I want everyone to learn the arrow technique for pain control. Anyone that's working with anyone that's suffering physical or emotional pain, because it's only words, it's only imagination, but it's super powerful. And I know when you do that, and if you learn that technique, then the joy you're going to get from helping someone you love out of pain is going to be immense. So all that stuff's available. But as I said, today, just focus on yourself, allow yourself to get into this with me and enjoy. Okay. So what I'd like you to do is this, you know how to do this. Those who've joined me before, those who haven't, just find a safe place where you can sit or lie down if you want, a safe place where you can just get comfortable. Now, whatever happens, whether the internet goes down, whatever happens, if your internet goes off, my internet goes off, you will drift back up out of trance, okay? So you're not going to get stuck in trance. Just allow yourself to relax and enjoy this. What I'd like you to do, if you're ready now to be hypnotized, is just place your hands separately and place your feet separately. That's right. So in other words, don't have your arms or your legs crossed. And when you're ready to get into hypnosis, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, just allow your eyes to close, but only as quickly as you're ready to make these changes in your sleep pattern. That's right. And for a moment, just focus on your breathing. Become aware of the sound of the breath going in and going out. And I'm just going to repeat these words as you breathe in and out now. The words from the thanks protocol, which we ran a few weeks back. As you breathe in now, I recognize the good within you. Thank you. I care about you. And I want you to be well. As I repeat those words this time, I want you to aim those words at yourself. I recognize the good within you. Thank you. I care about you. And I want you to be well. Just let those words resonate in your mind and focus for a moment on those muscles around your eyes. And just allow those muscles to relax completely. Imagine having your temples massaged and those muscles are relaxing so completely they just won't work. Imagine your body's relaxing completely. Imagine you've had a bliss anesthesia and feel that feeling of relaxation just flooding down through your body into every cell, every fiber, even into the very marrow of your bones. Let that feeling of relaxation go right down to the very tips of your toes. Every muscle, nerve and fiber relaxed, like a handful of rubber bands just thrown on that chair, loose and relaxed. Because with the eyes closed, you can begin to relax. Although at times you may be more aware of some things than you were before. The sound of my voice, the comfort of the chair, the sounds in the room, certain sensations, the sounds outside the room, the beating of your heart, and the thoughts and images that drift into the mind automatically. Just for a moment, once again, think about the people you love, people that love you. See those faces, feel that love. Let that remind you of just how loved you are, your real worth, your real value. And as you feel that love, as you see those faces, every negative, limiting belief that you or anyone else ever placed on you is swept from your mind. Replaced by a feeling of freedom, a feeling of joy. Feel that love now, because with the eyes closed, it becomes easier to become more and more aware of a variety of things that otherwise may go overlooked or ignored. Thoughts, feelings, sensations, and the alteration of awareness as the mind begins that gradual letting go. Letting go even of the effort it takes to be aware of exactly where the arms are positioned, or the hands or fingers. Even the effort it takes to be aware of which leg seems to relax more quickly or completely than the other may seem to be too much effort to bother making. But it takes time to experience that letting go. Your own time in your own way. As you begin to learn, even more than before, about your abilities, your capacities to learn as you relax. And the mind begins to drift down toward a place of quietness, a place of peaceful inner awareness, a place that almost seems to give off signals that directs awareness down toward it, into it, more and more comfortably, more and more effortlessly, more and more completely and deeply than before. And I can wonder whether you're aware that you've drifted deeply into that wonderful space, where even the effort it takes to be aware of the sound of my voice or the meaning of my words may almost seem to be too much effort to bother making. It's so much easier simply to relax and enjoy that letting go. Because not moving, not speaking, makes it easier to not listen to anything other than the sound of my voice. Allowing events to occur in your own time, in your own way, are drifting down. Deeper, deeper, deeper down now. 10, 20, 100 times deeper. Imagine you're just drifting into that wonderful space. Imagine that's happening automatically. Every word I say is going to take you even deeper into that space of bliss. Just for a while, nobody wants anything, no one expects anything. Nothing bothers you, nothing affects you, nothing disturbs you. All that matters now is you, the sound of my voice, and that feeling of freedom. The deeper you go, the better you feel. The better you feel, the deeper you'll go. 10, 20, 100 times deeper. And as you drift even deeper, my voice, my words will drift with you to become a part of your experience now. And every word I say takes you even deeper. Everything I say now becomes your reality. Every suggestion I give you, you'll act upon, carry out without hesitation is now your reality. Because you have a conscious mind and an unconscious mind. And that unconscious mind, the back of the mind, can continue to hear, to understand, respond to those things I might say without the need for you to do anything at all. It's so much easier for the conscious mind simply to relax and enjoy that letting go. Letting go even of the effort it takes to make the effort that it might take. To tell the exact position of arms, legs, or the entire body now that seems to drift through time and space. That wonderful free floating place of effortless relaxation and letting go. Allowing events to occur in their own time, in their own way. As you drift as a mind, and that mind drifts without boundaries, without borders, without limits. Just for a moment, go out there into the future. Tomorrow, see yourself waking up in the morning, energized, going about your day with a new energy, a smile on your face, a feeling of freedom, a feeling of joy. Step into that body, feel what it feels like to have slept soundly through the night, to have awoken in the morning, refreshed and energized. And the unconscious mind can allow those changes to occur, while the conscious mind drifts off someplace else entirely now. That's right, in your own time, in your own way, aware of events that occur along the way. As the unconscious mind utilizes that opportunity to alter your awareness and to continue that learning in whatever way is the right way for you. Learning that feeling of letting go, allowing the unconscious to assume more and more responsibility for guiding, directing awareness as you continue to learn even more than before about your abilities, your capacities to learn as you relax. As you relax and drift deeper and deeper into hypnosis. And I can wonder whether you're aware that you've drifted deeply into trance. And as you go even deeper now, I'm going to count down from 10. And every number down, your body will relax even more. Every number doubles that feeling of relaxation and bliss. And I want you to enjoy every moment. But at the same time as counting down from 10, I'm going to be counting up from 1. And with every number up, your mind will become stronger and clearer and more focused on what you want, how you want to feel, how you want to be, what you want to achieve. And at some point, as I'm counting, your mind will separate from your body just for a while. And it will be the most incredible feeling of liberation and freedom. So with every number down, your body relaxes more and more. Just when you think you're so relaxed, you can't relax anymore, you're going to go twice as deep. And with every number up, your mind becomes stronger and clearer and more focused. So get ready. 10. Body relaxing, every muscle, nerve and fiber, like you've had a general anesthesia. Nothing bothers you, nothing affects you, nothing disturbs you. 1. The mind is stronger and clearer than it's ever been before. 9. Going deeper, deeper, deeper down. Imagine you're just dropping down through space and time, down toward the most incredible space of bliss. 2. Every negative thought that you or anyone else ever placed on you is swept from your mind. 8. Going deeper, deeper, deeper down now. Imagine it's happening automatically. Imagine there's nothing you can do about that. Just for a while, nobody wants anything. No one expects anything. There is nothing for you to do but to enjoy that feeling of bliss. 3. Every limiting belief that has ever held you back is swept from your mind. 7. Going deeper, deeper, deeper down now. Imagine it's happening automatically. Every number down doubles that feeling of relaxation and bliss. 4. The mind begins to separate from the body. 6. Going deeper, deeper down now. 5. The mind separates from the body completely and drifts without boundaries, without borders, without limits. See yourself out there, living your life fit and well, achieving the things you want to achieve, doing it brilliantly. Waking up in the morning, energized, having slept soundly through the night. Notice the way you move and the way you breathe. Go and step into that body and feel what that feels like. That's right. The mind drifts without boundaries, without borders. 5, the body just drifts through time and space. You have no idea where your body is in time and space. Nothing bothers you, nothing affects you, nothing disturbs you. And as I continue to count down from 5, every number now doubles that incredible feeling. And I want you to enjoy every moment. 4, going deeper and deeper now. 3, doubling that incredible feeling. 2, 1, 0. And now you're in that space. Nothing affects you, nothing disturbs you. All that matters now is you and the sound of my voice and sleeping soundly throughout the night. And as you drift even deeper now, my voice, my words drift with you to become a part of that experience. Everything I say becomes your reality. Every suggestion I give you, you're going to act upon and carry out without hesitation. And as you drift into that wonderful space, you can use your unconscious mind as a resource that you can learn from, really have an experience. I'd like to speak directly to the part of you that is responsible for your body clock, the part of you responsible for your sleep and your sleep pattern. I'd like to ask that part to make whatever adjustments to your sleep pattern that will allow you to sleep soundly throughout the night, to awaken in the morning energized, to get the perfect amount of REM sleep so you can wake up energized and refreshed. And I want to make those changes now, even as you go deeper, deeper, deeper down into that feeling. And I wonder whether you know anything about fencing, especially those fences that farmers use to keep horses in. You know, they run these wires around the fields, and through that wire run a current of electricity. Not enough to hurt anyone, just enough to give you a startling zap. And they stretch these wires around the fields. And as the horses wander from place to place, they brush against that wire. They feel that sudden sharp jolt of pain. And being really smart and gentle animals, they pretty soon learn where they want to go, where they don't want to venture. And they learn so well, in fact, that after a while, the farmer can turn off the electricity. He can even replace that wire with string. And those horses stay put, fenced in by nothing at all, by the thought that where they are is safe, providing they just stay put. An invisible barrier created by the mind, an invisible boundary. But you know, once one of those horses goes through that fence, all the other horses follow. But where to go next? That's a problem everyone faces, but not everyone knows how to solve. No one knows how a horse knows where it's going. But we do know, once it's seen the freedom at the bottom of the lane, it's really hard to rein it in. It's so much more fun just to hold on tight, see where that might lead you. And that's a pleasure any child can treasure. Even invisible barriers can be jumped over on the way to those goals. And so as you drift deeper, deeper, deeper down now, the unconscious mind automatically moves toward those thoughts and ideas, images that clarify most clearly for you, the very things you know and do that seem to get in the way of your ability to sleep soundly. Awareness migrates toward things that need attention in the same way animals migrate, without thinking, without trying. They just seem to know when to go, where to go, what to do to take care of themselves. An inner voice, inner awareness that moves the birds, the butterflies, the herds of animals from place to place, makes them restless, something not right, and draws their attention toward that uncomfortable feeling and sets them in motion. And they move hundreds of miles, thousands of miles, taking care of themselves, taking care of their young. No one knows how it feels to be a bird or a dolphin or a butterfly. that suddenly knows the time is right for a change, suddenly knows the exact change needed. But we can relax, go even deeper into hypnosis. Imagine how it might feel to gradually, suddenly recognize that feeling, that something needs to change, it needs to change now. And to know without knowing what needs to be done, to be told without hearing, by that inner voice, that inner feeling, to do this now. And to have actions flow from those feelings, responding effortlessly, automatically to that inner voice that tells us what to do and when and how to do it. To be born with that knowledge, to trust yourself, everything becomes easier. And so as you drift deeper and deeper now, I'd like to ask your unconscious mind, once again, to allow me to speak directly to the part of you that is responsible for your immune system, the part of you that runs your sleep patterns, your ability to heal while you sleep, and to make those changes now that will allow you to sleep soundly. And from tonight, when you feel the comfort of your pillowcase, the security of your bed, and when you feel the coolness of that pillowcase, you just repeat the word relax 4 times in your mind. And on the 4th time of hearing that word, relax, you will instantly go into the most profound, wonderful, deep, refreshing sleep, to awaken in the morning, totally refreshed and re-energized. From today, when you get into your bed and you feel the security of your bed and the comfort of your bed and the coolness of that pillowcase, you will drift into the most profound, wonderful, deep, refreshing sleep, to awaken in the morning, energized and refreshed. And as you go even deeper into that hypnosis now, deeper, deeper down, I can wonder whether you're aware that you've drifted deeply into hypnosis. Because the deeper you go, the better you will feel. The better you feel, the deeper you'll go. 10, 20, 100 times deeper. And I want you to enjoy every moment. Just for a while. Nobody wants anything. There's nothing for you to do but to relax. Deeper and deeper now. And from today, when you get into your bed and you're ready to sleep, every irrational fear, every irrational thought, every ounce of anxiety will be swept from your mind. You repeat the word relax 4 times in your mind, and you will go into the most profound, deep sleep. And no matter how hard you try to stay awake, the deeper asleep you'll go. And I want you in your mind's eye now, just in your mind's eye, to picture one of those kind of cartoon clocks, the ones you see on Tom and Jerry. Picture one of those cartoon clocks in your mind. And I want you to notice where the alarm is set. And I want you to set that alarm to exactly the time you need to wake up in the morning. Imagine you're moving that hand round on that alarm clock to the time that you want to wake up in the morning. And when you've done that, just click that button on the top and reset that alarm. And as you do that, you are resetting your body clock. And no matter what time you go to sleep of an evening or a night, you will wake up in the morning at exactly the right time, having slept soundly through the night, to awaken refreshed, re-energized and ready for everything the day can throw at you. And even as you go deeper and deeper now, the harder you try and remember what it felt like to be anxious, the more calm, the more relaxed you become. Every ounce of stress that's been placed on you is swept from your mind and your body. Imagine it's happening automatically. Imagine there's nothing you can do about that. Even if at first you have to pretend it was something that was said to you, something that was done to you, you really have no choice. You just cannot feel stressed or anxious. And the harder you try and remember what it felt like, the further away it goes. I know you're going to enjoy being happily unconcerned, unable to remember to be anxious or stressed, because now you're going to enter every sleep time knowing you're protected, knowing you're loved. Just for a moment, once again, think about the people you love, people that love you. Feel that love right now. See those faces, see those smiles, feel that love. And feel it now, like a burning hot sun in the summer sky. Feel that light and that love. Shrink it down to a white hot ball of light as big as a golf ball. And pull that feeling of light and love into the very core of your being. And feel it now, emanating out through every cell, every fiber, into the marrow of your bones. Feel it, flooding your body and your mind, pushing out every dark cloud of anxiety or stress. Imagine there's nothing you can do about that. Your body and your mind is being flooded with that incredible, beautiful light of love and joy. See it, see the face of your friends. You know, the people you've helped along the way, people whose lives you've helped to change with your understanding, your kindness, your love. Feel it now. And as you feel that, as you think about that, notice that every ounce of anxiety is gone from your body and your mind. You cannot feel it, you cannot experience it. From today, no matter how hard you try, you will never experience that anxiety and stress again. From tonight, when you get into your bed and you feel the security of your bed and the comfort of your bed, the coolness of that pillowcase, you will drift into the most profound, wonderful, deep, refreshing sleep to awaken at exactly the right time for you so you can enter your day refreshed, re-energized. See it clear in your mind. Just go out into the future. See yourself there tomorrow morning, waking up, energized, having slept soundly through the night. Imagine going about your day with a new energy, a new calm. The harder you try and remember what it felt like to be stressed, the more calm, the more relaxed you become. And imagine that's happened automatically. Imagine there's nothing you can do about that. Even if at first you have to pretend it was something that was said to you, something that was done to you, you really have no choice. Go over your unconscious often as you need to. That's right, drift away from your body for a while. Maybe drift across the other side of your room so you can see yourself sitting in that chair. And notice as you watch yourself from the other side of the room, that your body and your mind is just flooded with that feeling of calm, that feeling of confidence, feeling of love, a feeling of joy. Only as quickly as the unconscious mind knows and has made those changes that will allow you that freedom forever. Free of the past, free of every limitation, free of every negative thought. Only then will you drift back over to your body, drop down into your body in that chair and go even deeper into that state of bliss. Deeper, deeper down now. Only as quickly as the unconscious mind knows and has made those changes and allows the conscious mind to accept the changes made. Only then will you drift back over to your body, drop down into your body in that chair, unable to experience any stress, any anxiety, free of every limiting belief that was ever placed on you, free of the past, free to be. That's right, deeper, deeper, deeper down now. And as those changes take place, think of something you'd love to do, a way you'd love to feel, and let go of every limiting belief. Just let it go and see yourself achieving that goal. There are no limits. Just let your mind run. Think of something you'd love to do, a way you'd love to feel, something you'd love to achieve, and see yourself doing it. Step into that body and feel what it feels like to have achieved it. Look back to now and notice the things you did along the way that led to that wonderful feeling. And I'd like your unconscious mind to make those changes now at a molecular, cellular, neuron level that will allow you that freedom, and to do it now. I'd like to ask the part of you that's responsible for your sleep patterns, your body clock, to make whatever adjustments now and to complete those adjustments that will allow you to sleep soundly. And from today, when you get into your bed at night and you feel the security of your bed, the comfort of your bed, the coolness of that pillowcase, you repeat the word relax 4 times in your mind and try and not fall asleep until you've heard the word for the 4th time and find that you cannot. And you're going to drift into the most profound state of hypnosis. To awaken in the morning, having slept soundly throughout the night. To awaken in the morning, energized and refreshed. And it may be interesting for you to think about what you've experienced this afternoon. The thoughts, the understandings, the learnings, how you may use these things from one day to the next. Because you have a conscious mind and an unconscious mind. And those two minds will learn from your experiences here today. Some things that you can utilize to deal more effectively with those things that had been a problem for you before. It may be interesting to know that in that relaxed, drifting state of mind, where thoughts drift by like dreams, some enter the mind, some drift through the mind, and some are left behind to be used later on. And others are remembered or seem to be remembered at first, but then become more and more distant, forgotten over time. And this entire experience will seem so far away, like a dream you had that you wanted to tell someone about. But when you opened your eyes, it just disappeared. And time changes too. So you'll know what a trance it's been when you begin to know that what seemed to be a short time turned out to be a long time, or what seemed a long time was really no time at all. And so as you drift even deeper into that wonderful space, I'm going to continue to count up from 5. Every suggestion I've given you, you'll act upon, carry out without hesitation. On 8, your eyes will open, you're going to feel incredible. And on 10, that feeling of freedom, that wonderful enlightenment, the understanding of your worth, your value, just how loved you are, is going to continue day by day as you get back to full well-being, having slept soundly every night, knowing you're loved, knowing you're protected. So get ready as I count from 5 to 10. On 8, your eyes will open. You will feel incredible, like you've had the best 8 hours sleep you've ever had. And on 10, that feeling of calm, inner confidence is going to grow stronger day by day as you get back to full well-being, sleeping soundly every night. 5, feeling wonderful. 6, every limiting belief gone from your mind and your body. 7, feeling absolutely incredible now. 8, see the face of the people you love as you open your eyes and feel that love now. 9, 10. That's right. Drifting back up out of that wonderful space with a new understanding about your worth, your value, and just how loved you are. Take that love into everything you do. Be happy and stay well. Look, I hope you've enjoyed today's session. As I say, it is going to be the last one for a while. But I want to thank every one of you for joining me on these Fridays. I hope you've benefited from them. I hope you've enjoyed them. As I said, if you're interested in working with me, you can find me at the Jacquin Hypnosis Academy, freddyjacquin.com if you want to learn with me. I have a mailing list if you want to do that. You can find that on my website as well, in which every week I send out a little video. It's all free. The mailing list is free. Just get on it. And every week I send out a kind of, not a training video, but an info video for things like pain and fear and anxiety, little tips that you can use to help yourself be everything you want to be. So I'm going to say goodbye to you all. And if there's any questions, please ask me quickly. That's Kim. Just and thanks for being here. You know, that's all I can say to you. And stay well. And let's keep listening to what the doctors are saying and the scientists are saying. Try and keep our distance as best we can. Try and get our life back as best we can. But stay safe, okay? And if you're not already a member, look at the College of Medicine. They are doing fantastic work. And as I said, join. They run webinars and seminars throughout the year. Chances are I'll be on one of them with a bit of luck. Fingers crossed. They'll invite me along to do some training for you. So have a look and enjoy, okay? So I'll say goodbye to everyone. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Be happy. And contact me if you've got any questions, okay? And have a wonderful life wherever you are. Take care.